Just stay on the line, okay? I'm just forwarding the link to. Okay, guys, how are you doing so far? You guys doing practice every day? Did you make any timetable for revision? Okay, please share with your friend. Okay, today's topic is very important. Yeah, okay, so this topic is called simultaneous equation, and this topic has been assessed regularly, in CSSE exam. So sometime for 3 marks, sometime for the 2 marks. These are the easy, and this is also based on equation. Yeah, okay. So I mean, how we work out simultaneous equation. Yeah, okay. So the aim for today's streaming is that you need to understand the basics of simultaneous equation. What does a simultaneous equation, and how we can solve the value of x and y. Okay, so basically simultaneous equation, wherever there are two variables, like two variables as can be a and b, and it can be x and y as well. Okay, as long as if, because in linear equation just only the one variable we discuss about, the at a time. Okay, so like for example, last time we did x plus 4 equal to 10. Yeah, so it means only one variable. If two variable are coming in a same equation, okay, so how we find the value of x? Yeah, so let me share the screen. Yeah. Okay, so just stay on the line. Okay, I'm just downloading the file. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Just okay. So just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and this one. Okay. Okay. Can you share my? Yeah. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So look at this one. So these are the questions we're gonna solve today. Yeah. This is size simultaneous equation. Yeah. Okay. So look at these types of the equation. Yeah. Okay. Just let me fix this thing. So it means my screen is not shared yet. Okay. So I'm gonna stop sharing and okay. So can you see my screen now, or the screen is? Uh, just give me. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So please confirm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Look at this one. The first thing, look at the question number one. Okay, so this is basically simultaneous equation. Look at this one. So for example, if I say, look at this one, 6x plus y equal to 18, yeah. And just give me 1 minute. So it is so okay. Now it looks better, yeah. Okay. So 6x plus y. So look at this one. There are two variable. Okay. So the equation number 6x plus y equal to 18, yeah. And second equation is 4x plus y equal to 14, yes. There are two equations, yeah. So this is the equation number one, and this is the equation number two, yeah. You need to understand what, okay, if the equation has two variable, okay, two letters mean variable means two letter, x and y, okay. So it can be solved, okay, with the help of concept simultaneous equation, okay. Same as, so these are solved together, okay. You cannot solve, okay, only 6x plus y equal to 18, yeah. We need help, we need a help for the second equation, okay, and these can be solved together. That's why it's called simultaneous equation, okay. So if there are two variable, okay, x and y, or it can be a b, it can be c, any letter between a to z. So how we can solve this one, okay. So there is a method, okay. So it's called elimination method, yeah, okay. Elimination means cancellation method, yeah, okay. So how to eliminate, okay, how to eliminate one of the variable, yeah. So we are using elimination, okay. So elimination means, okay, so we are going to remove one of the variable, okay, and find the value of other variable, okay. And after that we need to substitute the value of one of the variable x or y, okay, find the value of second, yeah. So now look at this one. This one is 6x and this one is 4x, yeah. This one is plus y and this is plus y, okay. So this variable values, okay, are same, okay. Y means, asked you in the last time, okay, what if only x which is equal to 1 or only y equal to 1, yeah. So if there is y and y, so it means the value are same, yeah. Is only, instead of y is 1 and 1, okay. But look at the x value there, okay. So the x value 6 and 4, the values are not same. Look at this one, okay. Here is a coefficient 6 and there's the coefficient of 4. So the x value are not same, but the y value are same. So condition is that what, the first thing, whenever we are doing elimination method, the value of one of the variable has to same, yeah, okay. So the variable value has to same, yeah. So the we can see the y is only, in equation number one the y value is y, and equation number two is y value y, it means both are value is 1 and 1, okay. So in this case, and also look at this, yeah. So look at this, both has a positive sign, okay. So look at this one, this is plus and this is plus as well, right? Okay. So if are the both at the positive sign, so what you're going to do it, okay, you need to subtract the equation number 2 from equation number 1, okay? So we can write here what? Subtract equation number 2 from 1. So we're gonna subtract, okay? So this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. So we're gonna subtract the 6x plus y equal to 18 and 4x plus y equal to 14. Subtract means take away, yeah, okay? So first thing, you need to see the sign for the second equation. 4x, no sign means it's a positive, and 14 is also positive, yeah, right? So subtract means we need to change the sign. So all going to be negative, yeah? So originally they have a positive sign which changed to negative. Now 6x take away 4x, so you get 2x. And look at this one, elimination method is plus y minus y. We are removing y for the time being, yeah, okay. Same as the concept, what? We're gonna cancel plus 1 and minus 1. What's your answer, yeah? Negative, yeah? Plus 2, minus 2. Same as plus y minus y. So you cancel, the value is 0. And we can write 0. And 18, take away 14, which is equal to 4, right? Now, same as, okay, now look at this one. What? 2 is multiply with x. So the inverse of times is divide, yeah. So we're going to divide both sides with 2. So it means x equal to 2, yeah. So we found the value of x, okay, with the help of elimination method, yeah. Now, the second step, how we can find the value of y, yeah. So value of y, you can find how? Substitute the x value into equation number. It's up to you. You will get the same answer. Equation number 1, yeah. So what is the equation number 1? Okay, 6x plus y equal to 18, right? This is the equation number 1. So instead of writing x, I'm going to substitute the value, which is 2 plus y equal to 18, right? And now 6 times 2 is 12 plus y equal to 18, yeah. And now look at this one. We need to find the value of y. Next to the y is 12, right? No sign means positive. We're going to cancel negative, negative, right? So look at this one, plus 12 cancel with this, okay? And a y equal to 6. So the first step, you need to subtract the equation number 2 from 1 and cancel the y if the value of y are same. If they are not same, so we need to make the same value, okay? If the same concept of the fraction, okay, how we solve the fraction, okay, the denominator, we need to make the same denominator, okay? If they are same, we can directly solve, okay? If they are not same, so we can use the rules and make the same denominator exactly the same way you need to do it, okay? But luckily the y are the y in both equation equation are same. Yeah, so we cancel the y first and find the value of x, and then substitute in the equation number 1. And if you substitute the equation number 2, you will get the same value. Yeah, for example, rather than 1, you can substitute to equation number 2. We can check. Okay, so the equation number 2 is 4x plus y, 4x plus y equal to 14. Yeah, the value of y is what? Sorry, value of x is what? 2. So 4, 2 plus y equal to 14. Yeah, 4 times 2 is 8 plus y equal to 14. Same as you need to cancel here. Positive, negative, right? Yeah, so the y equal to 6. Either you can put in equation number 1 or equation number 2. Okay, you will get the same value. Yeah, so this is the way you can solve the simultaneous equation, and you can use this concept wherever you have two different variable, two different items. Same as I would say, I can say x is an apple and y is pear. Yeah, examiner using these sums. Okay, apple and pear, banana and orange. So you can use like the name of fruit as an x and y variable. Yeah, okay. So if you are unknown values for both apple and banana, right, or x and y, so you always use, okay, what? Simultaneous concept. Okay, examiner does not tell you what to do. Okay, you need to read the instruction and think about what steps you need to be taken. Yeah, so this is the first example where the variable value are, one of them are same. So how can you use it? Okay, now we are going to solve the second equation. Yeah, okay, where the values are not same. Yeah, for example, look at this question. For example, B question. Yeah, so look at here, the variable are not same. So it says 3x says 3x minus 3y equal to 9. Yeah, and this one is 2x plus y equal to 12. So it means the x value in an equation number, I would say this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Yeah, the equation number 1, x value coefficient is 3. This is called coefficient. Yeah, 3. But in second equation the x value is 2. Yeah, they are different. Okay, not same as here is minus 3 and only y means 1. Okay, 1y. Okay, is it different? So what is the rule? The rule is you need to, rule it says what? Make okay, make the same value make the same value for one of the variable, yeah, okay. So it's up to you. Either you can make the same value for x or y, okay. Assume we are doing, okay, for the y value, okay. How we are doing for the y value, okay. So how we can make it, yeah. So look at this one. So I can copy here 3x minus 3y equal to 9, yeah, okay. And 2x plus y equal to 12, right? We need to multiply, okay, which number to make the same value of y, right? So if we because the coefficient has 3, so if we multiply by 3 here, so what happened? This is the equation number 1, and 3 times 2 is 6x, right? Plus 3 times y is y, and 3 times 12 is 26. Yeah, okay. Why I'm doing this? Okay. Because I want to make the same value of variable, yeah, okay. So this is, I would say, equation number 3, yeah, okay. So now what we are doing now, we're going to subtract the equation number 3 from 1, okay. So I'm gonna write here, look at this one, yeah, 6x, yeah, 6x plus 3y equal to 26, right? And this is the equation number 3, yeah. And subtract equation number 1, 3x minus 3y equal to 9, right? So we are not subtracting. You know why we are not subtracting? Basically, here we are adding, yeah, adding equation number 3 and equation number 1, yeah. Because 3, why we are adding? Because this is plus 3y and this is minus 3y, okay. So no need for subtraction, yeah, okay. If they have a same sign, if both are the positive, then you're going to subtract, okay, because we want to cancel. But they already have a plus and minus values, okay. So we're going to cancel plus and minus, right? So we're going to add 6x plus 3x is going to be 9x, yeah, equal to 26 plus 9, which is equal to 35, yeah. So it means x equal to 35 divided by 9, yeah. Oh, we make a mistake here. Look at this one. When we multiply 3 times 2, hang on a second. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times y is 3. And 3 times 12 is not 26, yeah. Okay. Is going to be changed to, basically 36 here, okay. So it's going to be 36 here. So there's a correction here, okay? Instead of 26, I made a mistake. 3 times 12 is 36, yeah? So 36 plus 9 equal to, we're gonna write here, okay, is 45, right? This is the correction, yeah? 45, yeah? And now, look at this one. X equal to 5, yeah? So the x value we found, which is equal to 5. Same as what we're going to do, we need to substitute the value of x, one of the equation, yeah, okay? So this is the equation number 2, yeah? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute the value of x into the equation number 2, yeah, okay? So 2x plus y equal to 12. This is the second equation, yeah? Equation number 2. Yeah, I'm going to substitute. So 2 times 5 is 10, yeah? Plus y equal to 12, yeah? So 2 times 5 is 10. So answer is 10 plus y equal to 12, yeah? And we're going to cancel minus 10 both side, yeah, okay? So the answer y equal to 2, yeah? So the x equal to 5 and y equal to 2, yeah? This is the answer, okay? So what did you learn? If the value of variable are different, so you need to make the same value of the variable by multiplying only one equation, or sometime you multiply both equation, yeah, okay? So here I multiply only the equation number 2, yeah, okay? Why? Because I want to make same 3y and 3y, okay? If, for example, yeah, if the both are not same value, okay, so I can multiply the both equation, yeah, okay? So for example, I'm gonna tell you how to do it, okay? So let me check. I'm not solve the whole question. For example, look at this one. Yeah. So look at this one. If the variable value are different, right? So what we're going to do it, okay? So for example, I'm going to make the same value of this variable, okay? So what you're going to do it, okay? So I'm going to multiply what? Multiply, for example, this is the one equation, this is the equation number 2. So equation number 1, I multiply by 3, yeah? Because the value of x in equation number 2 is 3. So I multiply the whole equation by 3. And this one I multiply by 4. Yeah. Okay. So 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah. 12x, right? Plus 3 times 2 is 6y equal to 3 times 34 times 3 is 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah. Okay. And 3 times 3 is 9 and 10. Yeah. Okay. 102, yeah, okay. And 4 times 3 is 12x, yeah. Plus 4y, yeah. And same as 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, yeah, okay. So look at this one. I make the value of x same by multiplying both equation with a coefficient of x for the equation number 1, multiply with the second equation, yeah, okay, and the coefficient of 1 multiply with the equation number 2, okay? So this is the way you can make the same variable. Yeah, okay. Now we are going to solve the exam question. Okay. Now look at this one. Hang on a second. I'm gonna just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. Let me bring again. Yeah, okay. Okay, this one. Okay. So look at this one. You can see, I mean, this question has been assessed in CSSE, I think 2023. Yeah, okay. So it says find number of x. Yeah, I can increase the size. Yeah, okay. Yeah, find number of x and y if add up 71, have a difference between them 13, x is larger than y, right? How to solve this equation? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna solve this equation. Look at this one. So it says x and y, okay, plus y equal to 71, and have a difference between them 13. Yeah, so the x minus y equal to 13. Yeah, then they give you information that what x is a larger than y for your reference. Okay, so we need to work out. Yeah, okay. So the first thing, this equation number one and equation number two, look at carefully. Okay, we can see here both has the same value. Okay, so only x means both are value 1 and 1, right? Y and y, yeah, so this is also 1 and 1, right? So but we can see clearly y has a positive sign and this one is a negative sign. Yeah, okay. So the easy way is what, if one is positive and the other is negative, so what we're going to do is add equation number 1 and 2. So we are adding equation number 1 and 2. Yeah, okay. So whenever we are adding equation number 1 and 2, yeah, okay. So look at this one. X plus y equal to 71. X minus y equal to 13. Yeah, okay. So look at this one. Plus y minus y is cancelled, right? And x plus x is 2x equal to, yeah, 71 plus 13 equal to 8, and 4 is 84, right? Now the value of x is 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 4 is 8, 42. Yeah. So the value of x we found what? 42. Very simple. If the value of x is 42, So what is the value of y? Yeah, okay. So you can substitute the equation number 1, right? So I can substitute the equation number 1, which is x plus y equal to 17. So x plus y equal to 71. So value of x is 42. Yeah, okay. Plus y equal to 71. Yeah. So minus 42 here. So minus 42 here. Okay. So the value of y is what? 11 take away 2 is 9. Yeah. Okay. And 6 take away 4 is 2. Yeah. Okay. So it means x value is more than y value. Okay. Look at the question. Yeah. What say? It says x is a larger than y. Okay. So this is the way you can solve the simultaneous equation. So examiner asking about simple easy question. X and y, if we add up, is 71, and the difference them is 13. So you just write equation number 2 and equation number 1 and 2, and you add them together. Why we are adding here? Okay, you need to understand. If, for example, for your understanding, yeah, if the both are positive, yeah, so now you're going to subtract them together, okay? Because both values for the x and y both are for the y as well positive, yeah, okay? So that's why we're going to subtract. But here the question it says x minus y equal to 13, yeah? So this is the sign of negative. So that's why we add them together, right? And now we are going to solve one more exam question. Yeah, okay. This question, uh, I think CSSE 2024 or 2025. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. 2024 or 2025. Yeah, okay. How we work out this question? Yeah. So it says Judy, Anna, Dean, Fahad all think of a number, right? So add up to 28. Okay. So the first step, you need to write down Judy. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna say what Judy is a. Sorry, I can use the same. Okay, I can use same letter. Judy for J. Yeah, Anna for A. Yeah, okay. And say Judy and Anna numbers add up 28. So I can write here the equation J plus A equal to 28. Yeah. It can be X and Y, but we are using a letter as per the name. Judy for J and A for Anna, right? And now we're gonna read third line, okay? It says Dean and Fahad numbers add up to 50, yeah, okay? I can write here what? Simple. Dean and Fahad equal to 50, right? So now we can read further instruction. Dean number twice as large as Judy's number, right? Okay. So I'm gonna write here what? basically Dean and so Dean equal to D, and the D says equal to what? Okay, Dean number twice as large as Judy's. Okay, what is the Judy? Judy's letter is, I would say, J. Yeah, okay. So if Judy is J, it says twice of, twice as large as Judy's. So the Dean will be 2J, right? And now we go for this line. Fahad number is 50% bigger than Anas. Yeah. So Fahad, I would say F. Yeah. Fahad. Yeah. So it says Fahad number 50% than Anas number. Okay. 50% bigger. Okay. So for example, what if I say Anna is getting 100%? Yeah. So it means Fahad number 50% bigger than Anna. Okay. So plus 50%, okay, bigger than Anna. Yeah. So the total will be 150%. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it means we can write here what? We can write here 150%. I can further convert to the decimal 150 divided by 100%, means times by 100. So I divide by this one. So it means 1.5. Yeah. So I can write here what? So Fahad is basically, yeah, okay, bigger than Anna, the total 1.5 A. Yeah, okay. So Fahad equal to what? 1.5 A, or 150% of Anna. Yeah. They say bigger of 50% bigger. So it means 1.5, right? Okay. Now we need to, this is the equation number one, and this is the equation number two. Yeah. Now, same as you need to change rather than write, okay, D. Yeah. So we can substitute their value. Instead of D, we can write 2J, and instead of Fahad, we can write 1.5, right, equal to 50. This is our equation number 3. Yeah. So now what we are doing, okay, we're going to rewrite J plus A equal to 28. Yeah. And 2J plus 1.5A J plus 1.5A equal to 50, right? So look at this one. This is 2J, yeah, okay. So look at here. The value of variable are different, yeah. Here is J, here is 2J, yeah. Here is A, and here is 1.5A, okay. So what is the rule? Rules are we are going to make the same value of variable, yeah. So the easy way is that what? Okay. So look at this equation number 1, yeah, and this is the equation number 3. Okay, so what we are going to take the steps, okay, to make the same variable. Okay, so this is 2j and this is 1.5a, so I'm gonna make this one, okay, same 2j. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, multiply equation number 1 by 2. Yeah, okay. So you need to multiply the equation number 1 by 2. Yeah, okay. So 2j plus j plus a equal to 28. Multiply with, we are multiply with 2. Yeah, okay. 2 times j is 2j, right? And 2 times a is 2a. And 28 times 2 is 56, right? So this is our equation number. I would say this is the equation number 4, right? Okay. So now this is the equation number 4, and this is the equation number 3. I'm gonna rewrite, okay, 2j plus 1.5a equal to 50, right? This is the equation number 3. Check here, yeah, okay. So 2j and 2j, both values are same if they have a positive sign. Okay, so both, so what we're going to do, we're going to subtract. Okay, if one is the positive and other is negative, we directly cancel. Okay, so it means we are adding both equation, but here we are subtracting equation number, subtracting equation number 3 from equation number 4. Yeah, so look at this one. I'm going to subtract 2j plus 2a equal to 56, right? And 2j plus 1.5a equal to 50. Whenever we're going to subtract, the sign going to be changed. Okay, for the equation number 3. Yeah, okay, this is positive, is going to change negative. This is positive, going to change negative. This is positive, going to change to negative. Okay, so now this this plus 2y minus 2y is cancelled, right? And 2 take away 1.5, so you will get 0.5a. And 56 take away 50, which is equal to 6, right? And now zero point 0.5 multiply with a, so we need to divide 0.5 both sides to find the value of a. Yeah, so it means, so the a will be 12. Yeah, in the last lesson, okay, last streaming, I explained you one of the questions for, yeah, it was for function machine one, right? Okay, and it says 98 divided by 0.5. I said to you, okay, divide by zero point 0.5, so this number going to be double. Yeah, okay, so you need to multiply by simple 2. Yeah, okay, same as 6 times 2 equal to 12. So if you divide by zero point 0.5, so the answer is 12. Yeah, who is a? Yeah, go back and check. So a is Anna. Okay, so we found, okay, so the number, okay, so Anna number, okay, is 12, right? Okay, simple. Yeah, okay. So if it's Anna is easy way, okay? If Anna is 12, okay, go for the basic equation, yeah? So look at the equation number 1. So J plus A equal to 12 equal, sorry, J uh, plus A equal to 28, yeah? And we found the A, yeah? Which is 12, yeah, okay. So it means Judy will be, or J will be what? 16, yeah, okay. This is your answer, right? And the examiner asking about what? Okay, Judy's number and Anna number. So Anna number is 12 and the Judy number is 16, yeah. Why? Because the Judy and Anna numbers add up to 28. So 28 take away 12, which is equal to 16. Yeah, simple, easy, yeah, okay. And you guys what to do, okay? Okay. Find out and let me know the Dean's and Fahad number, okay? So this is the challenge for you guys, okay? And you need to find and leave the message in a comment section, okay? See who gonna do it, okay? Dean's number and Fahad number. This is the challenge, okay? So whenever you find, okay, so you can leave the message in a comment section under this streaming, okay, and write down so Dean number is this and Fahad number, okay. Then we will discuss in the next streaming, okay. So this is also exam question, okay, and now we're gonna solve one more, okay, a different test with a certain number. This one we already work out, okay. So now we're gonna work out one more question, yeah, okay. Let me check, yeah. Yeah, this is the question, okay? The same as the last time we discussed one of the question, okay? And I asked you, okay, to work out how we can work out the question number D, yeah? The question number D says in a different test. This is also, I think, this one was 2025, yeah, okay. But this one is this type of the question we discussed in the last, yeah, last streaming, okay, it came in 2024. This one is 2025, yeah, okay, for the last year. This is more recent, yeah. This is exactly the same concept, yeah. This is also we can use the concept of equation, yeah, okay. And this is basically substitution, yeah, okay, but you can use somehow, okay. So in a different test, four children achieve a certain average. A fifth child scored 18 when his score is included. The mean average for all five children is double what it was for children. So, I mean, find the mean of for all children, right? Okay. So it says first things, okay, you need to read this one. Four children achieve a certain mean, okay. So how we find the mean or average, okay? So I can write here average here. So average we can find, yeah. So the total score, yeah, total score divide by, yeah, number of children. Yeah, this is simple formula for finding the mean. Yeah, okay. So now, so the average is says certain, so I can write, okay, certain I can assume is A, yeah, and how many are children? There are four, so I can write four, okay. And the total score for the four children, I'm gonna say what? X. Unknown number is X, right? This is equation number one. It says what? A fifth child score 18, yeah? A fifth child score 18. When his score is included, the mean average for five children is double, yeah, okay. So the average instead of A is going to be 2A, double. And the fifth child score is 18, yeah? And four children score is X, yeah? Look at this. Four children score is X, yeah? So 4 is X, yeah? And fifth is 18, yeah? And for all five children, so I can write 5, yeah? And says what? The mean for five children is double. So this one is 2A, yeah? Okay. So what it was for the four. For the four children, average is A. So five children average will be 2A, is a double, right? Okay. This is the equation number 2, yeah? So now what we're going to do it, okay? So we are going to substitute, yeah? Okay. Substitute the value of A into equation number 2. Substitute the value of A into the equation number 2, yeah? So look at this one. So I can write here 2. Instead of A, I can write here X over 4, right? And equal to 18 plus X divided by 5, right? So what we're going to do, we need to multiply for this, yeah, okay? And 2 times X is, yeah, 2X, yeah, over 4, yeah, equal to 18 plus 5, sorry, 18. Hang on a second, yeah, okay. X divide by 5, yeah. So now, what we are going to do it, okay? So we are going to cross multiply, okay, as a fraction, yeah? So 2 times 2x times 5, yeah, okay, and 18 plus x times 4, yeah. So it means, look at here, 5 times 2, is 10x, yeah. And 18 times 4 is 72 plus 4x, right? So now look at this one. Letter of x both side, okay? Minus 4x and minus 4x, right? So it means this is 6x, right? And equal to 72, yeah, right? So we divide by 6 both side, yeah. So the x will be what? 12, right? So the x will be 12, right? But this is not the question, okay? We found the value of x, okay? But they say find the mean average for all 5 children, okay? We just found the value of x, okay? Not the average, okay? Now we need to, okay, how we find the average, okay, for 5 children, right? Okay, so look at this one equation, okay? So we're going to substitute 18 plus x value we found 12, right? Divided by 5, yeah, which is 30, yeah. 30 divided by 5, which is equal to 6, right? So it means the average for 5 children is 6, yeah, okay. So mean average is 6. This is your answer. Okay. And look at this one. What they say? Okay. This, look at this one. Equation number for the 4 children. If I put the value of x here, which is 12. So 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 3, right? Okay. So look at this. So average for 4 children is 3. Okay. And the average of 5 children is 6, which is double, which is double for the 4 children, right? Okay, look at it. Look at the 5 children is double what it was for the 4. Okay, the 4 children average is 3, okay, and the 5 children average is 6, which is a double of 4. Yeah, okay. So this is your answer. So this is the way you can solve this one. And now is I'm gonna solve last question. Yeah, this question is very important. Okay, maybe, okay, this is a very very important question. Yeah, okay, very important question. Okay, they give you any number of that. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna say that, okay, don't be confused. Okay, they give you the rectangle. Okay, and rather than they can write x and y value, all right, okay, so they give you this rectangle, and for example I'm gonna say that, so equation value, I'm gonna say, look at this one, any of them, okay, they can write, okay, for example they can write this number, okay, so 3x minus x equal to 12, okay. Same as, okay, this question I'm going to convert for your understanding, yeah, okay. So they say because rectangle is opposite sign, okay, side are equal each other, yeah, okay. So we can write here what, 3x minus 3y 3x minus 3y, right? And hang on a second. Just give me 1 minute. Let me try. Okay, this question is like I can write 3x minus 3y, yeah, okay. And here we can write 9, yeah. Same as I can write here is 12, yeah. And I can write 2x plus y, yeah, okay. So because left hand side equal to the right hand side, yeah, okay. So this side equal to, so rather than, okay, they gonna ask you directly question adding this number x and y to get this one, okay. They just give you this diagram, okay. They just give you the rectangle, okay. And the value of, they can write this 12 equal to, because this side equal to this side, this means 2x plus y equal to 12, and this side equal to this, so 3x minus 3y equal to 9. So you need to solve this one, okay, with the help of simultaneous equation, because the both are the x and y variable, okay. So both are unknown. Same as the question number C, they may ask like this, okay, 4x plus 2y, yeah, equal to 34, right? And same as they can ask, yeah, 21, okay, this value equal to this. So you need to simply rewrite the expression 3x plus y, 3x plus y equal to 21, yeah, okay, and 4x plus 2y equal to 34, because rectangle at the opposite side equal each other, yeah, okay. So this question is very important with the exam point of view for this year, okay. So how you can solve exactly the same way, okay. So examiner is saying what? Find the value of x and y, okay. You will be surprised that what, okay, we don't know the x and we don't know the y, okay. Well, let's we try, okay, how to solve, okay, because it says, look at this one, x plus y, so opposite side are equal, so I would say equal to 7, right? And this one as well, what? 2y 2y plus 1 equal to x, right? Don't confuse, okay? Because x and y both are on the left hand side. Here is x on the right hand side and the y value on the left hand side, okay? So we can adjust them together, right? Okay. So same as, okay, so we can solve how we can solve, this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2, right? So if I'm going to look at here, this x is no sign, means this x is positive, right? Okay. So I'm gonna change here what? Minus x, okay? Minus x, okay? So I'm gonna do minus x this side as well, right? Okay. So look at this one. This one and this one cancel, yeah, okay. And now x plus y equal to 7, right? Okay. So I can write here what? I can write here minus x, no sign means plus 2y, right? And plus 1 equal to 0, right? And now this one is plus 1, okay? So I'm going to cancel minus 1, right? Okay. Minus 1. So if I'm doing this side minus 1, I'm going to do this side as well, right? Okay. So look at this one. So I can write x minus x plus 2, sorry, plus y plus 2y. This is equal to 7 and this is equal to minus 1, yeah. Look at this one. And now if One is a positive and other is a negative. Very simple. You can add them together, right? Okay. So x cancel. Look at this one. Okay. So x can, because it's a positive and negative is cancelled now. Okay. And y plus, because we are adding together if it's sign already different. Okay. If they have the same sign, okay, so we're going to subtract. Yeah. So plus y 2y, okay, is going to be 3y. Yeah. And 7, okay, take away 1 equal to 6, right? So it means the y equal to 3 times 2 is 6. Yeah. So very simple. If y is 2, so the x will be 5, because the sum of this is 7. Yeah. This question is very important with the exam point of view. Okay. So they just simply give you the rectangle and put their values. Okay. So but the make sure you need to, so this xy equal to this basically. Okay. And this 2y plus 1 equal to this x. Yeah. Okay. So can't mix up. So can't you do 2y plus 1 equal to this 7? No, this is wrong, because these are not equal each other, right? Okay. So because the property of the rectangle is what? The property of rectangle, this side equal to this side and this side equal to this side. Okay. So opposite side are equal each other. So any value they may ask. Okay. And sometimes they can ask, like, for example, they can put x plus y times 2. Yeah. Okay. Don't confuse. You simply multiply 2x, 2 multiply with x and plus y, so 2x plus 2y. Yeah. Okay. How to open the bracket. Yeah. Okay. So couple of more questions. Okay, we will discuss in the next time. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for today. Okay. And before I leave, okay, so to make sure to share this important video with your friends, family, whoever giving 11 plus, and don't forget to subscribe my channel so you can get the notification as well. Okay, so because I'm going to do more practice. Okay, and also, so that's the only message for you guys. Okay, practice, practice, and practice. It's only practice can help, okay, in your exam. Yeah. Okay. If you have any question, okay, so please leave your message in a comment section. Yeah. Okay. So I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah. Okay, very soon. Okay. So enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.